Okay, y'all, this is me again. Um, I hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's is maintaining and going into this fall weather with a bang. I'm loving it. I'm loving this little slight cool weather, and I'm praying that everybody's keeping it safe. Uh, because of the virus is supposedly still around or are still around. So I'm praying everybody's keeping it safe and as well. What I come to you all again about um, Erica, um, Mr. Mucker, and Mr. Cryer. Um, Lord, I tell you, I just watched a video that Gangsta Moji, I think that's his name, had put out about um, the lady that was claiming that she was pregnant by Mr. Cryer. I watched that and I was so disappointed. If this is true, Erica, this is so disappointing. Girl, I'm praying for you. Surely this is not true that you paid um Miss the lady that was claiming that she was pregnant by Mr. Cryer. Surely that you didn't pay her to do a prank on Mr. Cryer. Lord have mercy. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on that for a minute. I saw the video, and when I got through listening to the video, my heart just I my heart just dropped. I mean, it I thought about why would somebody do that? Why would somebody say they gonna do a prank on someone to say that they're pregnant? Which I know it's all in entertainment and everything, and I understand that. But this it didn't turn out as a prank because according to the young lady that y'all made a deal that that she would say she was pregnant and then you would pay her and it was supposed to be for a certain time and then I guess Erica, you were supposed to have been saying it was a prank, but all of this never took place. So now you got this lady out here saying that you paid her to do that. Erica, oh my God, please, girl, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Concentrate on your babies, girl. Please, because I mean, all of this, one day it may not seem like it's affecting you because you don't maybe I mean, I don't know if you care about what people say or saying out here in these YouTube streets, but you should care because one day your babies may see this. So I know it's for entertainment. I know you can say it's for entertainment, but I never seen a prank like that before. And then you don't come out and say it's a prank. But anyway, I mean, of course, none of this is none of my business. But I guess I care too much about people. But anyway, and I want to also give props to Mr. Cryer for coming out and clearing up some things and also standing up as a man saying, the things that you've done wrong, the things that happened, um, that was wrong, and asking, people that, for, telling people that you were sorry for your part in all of these shenanigans or whatever. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I was very, very proud of you, Mr. Cryer, for doing that. Very, very proud. And then, and then I got up this morning and I saw Mr. Mucker had made a video. Mr. Mucker, you did your thing on your video and everything. Um, I guess I think too hard or whatever, but I'm listening to what you said and everything. And I heard you take some responsibility for your actions, but you didn't, you kind of, dibble dabbled a little here and there. You did tell about uh, the things that had happened. You went back and said something about the dates concerning the things that Erica had said. But and you said that Mr. Cryer, you didn't have anything to do with what she had put out there. Now, as a man thinking about another man, I would have hoped that you all didn't have any. I hope that you all don't have any beef against each other at this point. But now, according to what Mr. Cryer and his confirmation was Latoya, Erica made statements to them concerning you, Mr. Mucker, concerning the things that you had did to her, whether it was a lie or whether it was just something that she was throwing out there to Mr. Cryer, etc., etc. It still brought you into the picture, whether you want to accept that or not. It brought you into the picture. The reason why I feel like it brought you into the picture is because she wanted Mr. Cryer to take responsibility, come and get the baby Cryer. And Mr. Cryer had something to do, and all of this conversation kind of got thrown out there to him about you. So I see why Mr. Cryer said what he said, because probably in his eyes, maybe he saw you saying these things about he did, that he wasn't gonna get the baby and so forth, and it made him look like he didn't have time when you have a certain thing that you're doing, and then all of a sudden spontaneous stuff, you know, sometimes those plans can't be changed. But anyway, so in Mr. Crowder's defense, to me, it seems as if that the statement that he put out there was that she was getting upset about him not getting baby Cryer, when in actuality, her priorities seems to be like it was out of order, because what she had told him about, maybe there was some physical contact. Maybe you had Mr. Mucker had did something physical to Erica. This is something that she maybe threw out there, or that's what her videos were saying, that she threw it out there, and um, and I guess, I don't know, just to see how he would take it, which you don't play with stuff like that. And from there, it seems that he, came back at her when she was making it seem like he wasn't a good dad. And so he just became one slung did a diss on and then the other one turned around and did the same thing, because I feel like he was, letting her know your priorities are not in order, because you should have been taking care of the if it was in fact a abusive situation. That should have been the first thing, should have been being taken care of, is dealing with that. So I see it as a man point of view. I'm not a man, but I see why he came back the way he came back, because of the things that she said. Because if you saying that this man has did something to you, but yet it was just thrown out there as just to throw something out there, that's some concerns. So, Mr. Mucker, you said that you didn't understand how it came to play that you were pulled in. And well, that's the reason why. That's the reason why. And I don't know how you kind of went around that, but I'm not trying to say you were wrong or anything, but I'm just trying to open up maybe another something else to think about. The reason why you got pulled in the situation is because of that reason, because that was something that was already there. Erica supposedly had told him all of this information about what you had done, and it's obvious that she had to tell him that because the lady that Janelle or whoever that was, um, he knew about that particular lady, so she had to tell him that was other things that was going on, that she was sitting in your driveway and so forth and so forth. So she had to tell him something to bring you in. So it was almost like, okay, you you saying that you don't know how you came into the picture. Well, that's the reason why. It's because of Erica talking to Mr. Cryer about a supposedly incident that happened with you and her. And there's confirmation from Latoya saying that it did happen. So this is how you became a, important factor in Mr. Cryer responding to Erica talking to one of her subscribers about Mr. Cryer not wanting to keep baby Cryer. So that's just something that I saw in the video that you made, Mr. Mucker. That and then I heard you say that you were going to you was going to be be this great man, that you were going to go get baby Cryer and the other baby Cam, to give Erica some time to rest and everything. You know, you and that's an awesome thing, and I hope that you are in fact that person, that the way um that you came with your video. I hope that you are truly that person that you are proclaiming to be. I mean, to me, I think you're a cool guy and everything, but I know that me, when I don't want to when I don't want to tell, when the kids ask me something and I don't want to, or anybody asks me something, I don't want to tell everything. I go around it. I go all the way around the mountain and then some, to avoid whatever question that someone is asking me if I don't want to answer it. That's just me, because I'm not a person that lie. I don't like to operate in the lying thing. But I would travel the mountains and hills and whatever to keep from going in on certain particular things that I don't want to address. And then it may seem like I've addressed it in what I've said, but yet I haven't addressed it. And I don't know if that's something that maybe happened, but I just know that's just me. That's how I do my thing. If I really don't want to address something, I will make it seem like I have addressed it, but yet I haven't addressed it at all. But anyway, but I'm thankful that to see that your video came out, and I really think you're a pretty cool guy and everything. I think Mr. Cry is a pretty cool guy. I think Erica, she's a beautiful lady. I think we all have room for growth. All of us have room for growth, and all of us have room for keeping it real 100%. And honesty, it's a great factor. And we have to remember the things that we say and how they affect one another. How, whatever was said to Mr. Cryer, and Latoya being she confirmed that whatever was said to Mr. Cryer by Erica, it affect it brings a you can say things, but I don't care if there is something that we say, like if what she said or what she supposedly had said to Mr. Cryer, that can bring a that can make one feel some type of way. That can make one feel some type of way um concerning the situation that was brought forth, whether it was in plan or whether it's not. It should have never been in plan. But again, that's how you got pulled into the fact into this whole scenario, because you were the one that she was talking about, and so it made him feel some type of way because she was making a big, she was saying about he couldn't get baby Crier, and he, looking at this, you was that Erica was making a big deal about it when the main priority should have been dealing with, if there was some abuse, to deal with that. So which you did state that, Mr. Mucker, you did say that it was not a fact. You did say that, but so I don't, and I kind of believe that it wasn't that you didn't lay hands on him. It could have been some type of a ruffle. It could have been something like that. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't see you as being a person that just beat someone. I don't see Mr. Cryer as being one that just beat someone. Yeah, you may have to manhandle somebody that definitely has she's used to be a police officer, so she was trained to be able to handle her own even with a man. So I'm sure if you either one of y'all had to maybe help her out in y'all home, y'all gonna have some problems. And then she'll cut the girl too. Hey, she's gonna handle her own. So I don't think that either one of y'all are abusers, but you're gonna have to come with dealing with her. I believe that. But anyway, I just want to say, I just pray that all of this is truly behind you all, that you all can move forward. And I don't know how Erica, if you really did what you did with the young lady by trying to do a prank, according to the information that Gangsta Moji and his assistant got from the lady Wet Baby. If you truly, in fact, did that, girl. But you know what? I'm still rooting for you, Erica. I still got your back in prayer, because you know what? We all have a past. So, but let that be your past. Let this always learn from things. When you make decisions to do stuff, and then you do it and it affect people, learn from it. That way, when you learn from it, you don't go back to that same vomit. Because when you go back, it gets even worse. But anyway, to the men, Mr. Cryer and Mr. Mucker, hey, my props to you all. My props to you all. Y'all are some stand-up guys. And I hope that in this situation, both of you have also learned how honesty and being real is so important in this world. If you keep your hands clean, you don't have to worry about nobody if they film you or not. If they got documentations, receipts, or whatever. Even if they have all it, it's still clean. You got yourself covered. I wouldn't want to live like not knowing whether somebody's gonna come back at me with receipts or anything like that. I wouldn't want to live like that, always looking on my shoulder, always being careful about this, because I'm gonna be me. You can get it all on camera all you want, but I'm gonna be me no matter what, and you do whatever you need to do. But I would feel some type of way, just like Mr. Mucker. He would feel, he feels some type of way. But Mr. Cryer, you said you missing your son. Miss him all the time. Miss him when you're in a relationship. Miss him when you're not in a relationship. Be there for your son, because he's gonna remember that. And Mr. Mucker, I appreciate if that's what you truly gonna do. I also was wondering, okay, um, uh, you put this out here, knight in shining armor, and that's awesome. About you's gonna get the two kids, and give her some time, to get it, have some time away to just be able to just have freedom to breathe, and that's so great of you, but I just wondered the day that she really need to take Cam to the doctor. Did you have that same? Did you have that same little feelings, or wanted to do the same thing even then, or is it only because now she's pregnant? I just wondered, is what was did you say have that same feeling? You wanted to make sure that Cam was okay. I just wondered. I just wondered. Did you have that same feeling? But anyway, um, and then maybe you were doing something as well. Maybe you was doing your thing, because I know you're a businessman. Maybe you were doing your thing, but I just don't want. I don't want. I we. The thing about it is, we have to be careful to try to outshine someone else. Um, because if one person is doing one thing and the other person is not, maybe they can learn from y'all can learn from each other, as far as Mr. Cryer can look at how you do your children, and he can learn from it. But I think Mr. Cryer is a good father. I think I think he is. I ain't saying he's a perfect father, but I think he's a good father. What I see, I love it. But anyway, parents and the children gonna have disagreements. You hadn't got in that stage yet with yours yet, as they get older. But but I just don't want. I don't think I'm very careful about trying to outshine someone else by putting something out there. I'm going to get the baby crier and Cam to give her rest. So you the knight in shining armor. Hey, awesome. Give you your props. Hey, you got that. But I just wondered, did you have that same feeling when when Cam was sick and had to go to the doctor? Just wonder. This is just a thought. You know, both of you all shine. I wouldn't try to be in a competition of trying to outshine the other. Everybody's different. Everybody have different personalities. Everybody have different things going on in their life. So my thing is, hey, it's like you said about you said something about the black on black crime and everything, and I'm definitely into that type arena. There's no reason to outshine your brother. That's your black brother. Hey, y'all, we've done enough of that. We've done enough of that. It's about building each other up. Now, I would love to hear more videos about building up the black man, the black woman. That's what we should be doing, because we have been taught all our life about the what is it, the Willie Lynch syndrome thing. We have been taught all our life, whether it's true or not. But it to me, it may not be a true Willie Lynch syndrome thing I hear, but I see it. Whether it's a true thing that somebody made up or not, I see that in our culture. So I feel like that's something that we need to be doing more, building up. Because I'm gonna tell you what sells: building up, encouragement, and being real. Y'all really want to know what would really sell your audience for long term? Those three things would do it: encouraging, building up, and keeping it real. Those are the things that's gonna build your audience. Every now and then, yeah, I know that drama thing, it comes, but you have to be drama all the time. Who wants to build their audience? I mean, build their platform with drama all the time. Who wants to see that all the time? Then it begins to, it's gonna drop off. So keep that in mind. Realness, I believe, sell. Even my channel, I keep it 100 real, which we haven't been doing any here lately, but we're gonna get back into it. But that's not what this is about. I'm not trying to get into that. But anyway, just keep that in mind. That let's Let's destroy that Willie Lynch syndrome. Let's destroy that. We as black people, let's do it. We can do it. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. And I hope what I've said made sense. This is not to put down anybody. This is just basically to encourage and build people up more so than anything. And also have my thoughts and opinions put out there. It's only a thought and opinion, nothing to drag nobody, but a thoughts. I wonder about this and I wonder about that. And it's just instead of me wondering, and I can't ask you all, so I put it on videos like this every now and then. And I'm not a reaction person, but things that I'm passionate about, people that probably too passionate about people. But anyway, so that's what this video is about. But I pray that everything works out for you all. And I got a feeling it's gonna work out. To I got a feeling but I'm just gonna sit back and watch. But anyway, I'll holler at you all in my next video. I hope it don't be a next video like this. But anyway, I'll talk at you all in the next video. Peace and love sent to you all. And I will talk at y'all later.